That's what 20 years looks like sitting.
No matter what, you should at least hear it maybe idle today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Just eat it, man.
Give myself a wild guesstimate. I'm gonna guess it's the top one.
Oh! Yo!
Welcome to the beginning of part 2 of the International Resurrection.
Hey, open that hood. We did something off camera.
Oh! These tires have been holding here for like a minute and a half. I can't tell if it's going up or not. We're gonna have to give her the yada yeet yank. I think it was already full. Just kidding. Alright, how many more trips? I think. We all think.
They're just like sunk.
Yeah, I think they're still up. I think they're just very sunk in. And look how dry rod that is. It's gonna fucking blow up in our face. I don't even know what that is. Take a look at that.
I can't get it.
What? This thing has the same thing on it. I don't know what's going on there. I think I'm just gonna gotta yank it.
So basically what we're doing is we're getting this thing unsunk because it's been sitting for 20 plus years. It's kind of sunk in the ground a little bit. And we need to change the starter and some other things, and that'd probably be easiest when it's a little bit above ground. So we're gonna try and pull this sucker out.
For everybody that tuned in to our first part, obviously you see we couldn't get her cranking fast enough to actually get it fired up and stay running. So here's a couple benefactors in there. One was the oil in this is SAE 30 weight. Now it was about 20 some degrees when we did this the other day. If anybody knows oil at all, cold makes viscosity of oil get really thick. So we're not going to be able to crank this over with molasses in the engine, so we got 1030, which is really what everybody uses in these old 6s now. We can't get to the oil drain plug, anything like that with it sunk into the ground, so we're going to pull it out of the spot, hopefully. The other reasoning is we need to get to the starter, just in case we fry the starter being dum-dums and doing the 12 volt kick we did, which I doubt we did. That's pretty unlikely, but there's basically the two reasons. I want to be able to get under their truck and be able to actually get it running still in the dead of winter, still outside, to show you guys it's possible any time of the year. That's really the reasoning. So watch me struggle to pull it out now.
The right side's wanting to jump out, but the left side's in. Maybe if you hooked it on the other side, it would help a lot. Whoa! The brakes are stuck. Oh, no shit.
You guys missed most of it, but that was an endeavor on itself.
We're really close to hitting a pole.
I had flashbacks. Yeah, look at that. It's like going forward, we're going forward. Oh! And then it's like going forward, oh! And then going forward.
That's what 20 years looks like sitting.
That's probably like, on one side, that's probably like 6 inches, easy. That's like 8 inches.
Jeez. You're short.
Well, that's a lot of oil. And it's actually not that bad. Oh no, it's gonna overflow. All right, welcome back everybody to the 1955 International Revival. Here is part 2 in action. We moved it, as you can see in this little short. We moved it forward so we could have a nice clear spot, and then it decided to snow before we could get back on it, and now it's not a clear spot. So we're using plywood. But today we're really wanting to actually hear it run under its own power and maybe inch it forward to make sure the clutch and everything is still functionable. So what we just did is we're draining the oil. We're gonna put 1030 in it. We're waiting for someone to get back with some Marble Mist oil on it so we can put some more Marble oil mist oil down the cylinder walls to get them a little bit more lubricated so we can give the starter all the help it can get. Now at the parts store, we have a fuel pump waiting, a starter, and a carb rebuild kit. We're gonna see what we can do with all the original parts, and if we can get it running with those, then I can say it will definitely run better with the new products. Here goes nothing.
The only hard part about pulling it forward will be that locked up wheel on the driver.
Yeah, the wheel's locked up on the driver's side, which we might have to have one of us to pull it apart and just give her the old smackers. If you hit it with a hammer a couple times, maybe it'll come loose. Who knows? No matter what, you should at least hear it maybe idle today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Pull these plugs.
And you're probably gonna do a carb rebuild and FPV.
Yep, I'm gonna do a first-person shooter of the carb rebuild tonight. Probably I'll do that since I have nothing better going on in my life. We might need to wait for that squirt gun or whatever the heck you want to call it.
Yeah, I was just gonna go over it.
That was a good hit.
Just eat it, bud.
You're son of a god in there, I know it.
Yeah, on the block.
Oh, it smells like icy hot. The bad part is it's gonna be mostly middle-aged people that are watching this, and they're gonna be like a bunch of young kids eating Tide Pods. How are they supposed to revive a 55?
Yeah, I had a Tide Pod once before. It was pretty good.
I prefer the Cascade. Hey, bitch.
That's
This is a better funnel than I've ever had. Oh, here's your daily tech tip. If you're out in the middle of nowhere trying to get a vehicle running and you don't have a funnel and you're scared to not hit the hole, take whatever you got and make your own. You don't just have more mist oil laying around, so I can't just say that. But here we go for the first time. Let's hear how it turns over, boys and girls.
There we go.
Functional hood scoop.
You gotta cool the engine, bud.
What the hell is that growing on the carpet? You should go get it better than this.
You'll have that on these here big jobs. We don't have spark anymore because that fell off. Try it.
That sounded
That's
better.
the best we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Okay,
Going now.
go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Do you think that starter's just weaker and fuck or what?
Well, I don't know. It could be the 6 volts don't start really good in the winter.
It should run better than that. That blue car that we had junky over there ran better than this. That car ran it was 36, 40 years on that one. This is... Well, we put different battery cables on it, a different starter, and probably be a hell of a difference.
Well, Stewart. It's gross.
Ground one's toast.
Did you have a baby?
This thing is thicker than a Snicker. That's probably about 35 pounds. Now, why do we take the starter off? Because it's weak. We don't like weak. No, it won't turn over fast enough, and I don't want to do the hillbilly way of doing it and hook these so it runs 12 volt because it's not helping it anyway. So we're gonna hope they ordered the right one for us and bring that in and core charge it out and get new ones. So while that's happening, we're gonna let this baby charge for a little bit, slightly. We're also gonna get some new battery cables if I didn't mention that. If I did, I'm sorry. I keep repeating myself. Had enough of your shit, Alec.
Stop.
Stop! Please call our certified technician. We're gonna need a 2-time this baby. I'm gonna show my Willie. Willie, what the fuck are you doing? Jesus Christ.
2 cars over there.
Oh my God.
With me?
Yeah. Hey, man!
What sandwich? Where'd you eat your sandwich at?
Scooters. I think. We all think.
That set her off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you make us a pizza? What? Hey, it was $336.
Holy schmuck. I only paid $500 for the truck.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
We've got that invested now, bud.
All right, she's in.
All right, let me get this one top one tight. I'm gonna learn how to do all the work here. It smells like meat.
How's it going there, Sean?
It's going fantastic. I'm just there's 2 studs on this starter rather than the one on the other one, so we're gonna have to have someone turn the key and then I'll smack it on both terminals to actually figure out which side it needs to be on. But that's what's going on right now. Give myself a wild guesstimate. I'm gonna guess it's this top one.
All ready for flames.
What?
Got him!
That's it.
That's all she's got?
Yeah.
Oh, does it not work?
It works.
Is that the wrong starter?
Yeah.
That's the wrong starter. That's the wrong starter.
The day we get popular will be the day I find a Mark, whatever the Super is popular, and I put a small block Chevy in it, and then drive it off a cliff.
Actually, that would be a good video, I think.
You think whistling diesel's bad, boys and girls?
If you had the money, I swear to God.
I don't even know. You know what the best part about 6-fold is? It doesn't hurt when it goes through your veins. Dead inside. All right. Okay, we got enough to let it run for like a couple seconds, so go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, so close.
There you go.
I'd call that. It runs.
Popping it through the carburetor.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Timing off?
That's weird. Why would the timing be off?
Shouldn't be. We hadn't been messing with the timing. This is just a lot of fuel.
It probably was just a lot. It was probably that rotor doesn't matter.
Rotor only goes in one way.
Points are good. And that wasn't messed with. Let's try it again. Okay, go ahead. It's not supposed to be doing it that bad. I can't hear now because of it. Let me
Officer, I heard shots.
911, what is your emergency? I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
That carburetor could be plugged up with shit.
Sick!
There she is.
That's a W.
That is a big W right there. She just she needs to blow the gigant. Oh no, I was gonna say
mouse nest went out the back.
Yeah,
that's
right.
usually how it goes. That's why usually they don't start. It's because you're sewing mouse nests on the cross. full. Okay, go ahead. Ah! Go ahead. Wait a minute. All right, try it now. You got somewhere. Go ahead. Runs like a top. Okay. There we go. Runs till the bull runs out. Let's go. It don't matter. We're gonna run out of fuel. Okay. Oh gosh, it runs so good.
That's a lot of crap flying off the thing.
Yeah, holy cow. Oh, look at all that nice. All right. Let it run out and that's it. Oh. It's just living off the bowl. Oh my gosh. This is a gas zipper. Turn it off. She didn't want to. She's very fuel efficient, as you can see. All right, well that's perfect. Let's go eat a couple pieces of pizza.
What's the plan there?
So since we know we have a running truck after that the bout to get it running, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna jack up this here rear end. And we're gonna get her started up again, and see if we can put it into gear and get these rear tires to spin. Now, while I'm doing this, I'll tell you what I kind of think why we're having such a hard time earlier getting it to run. I was kind of being skimpy on the starting fluid just because I'm, gun shy on it because starting fluid's not the best for your engines, but that's one reason. I got a little bit used to it, shot a little bit more in, hoping that it would run, and it started backfiring, so it blew out whatever was bad inside there. I don't know what was going on. Whatever was in there making it nasty, not getting fuel, it blew out of the top of the carburetor. Per se, it blew the cobwebs out. But once we got to actually start for a good couple minutes and backfire a couple times, now obviously you can hear it runs pretty decently. Now, there is a very high chance that this clutch is stuck. There's also, there's always a good chance everything's effed. We're gonna see right now if it'll go into gear and we'll actually move the rear tire. I'm gonna do that here pretty quick. We're gonna have to load that carburetor bowl full of fuel again, just because I don't want. We have a new fuel pump. We're not gonna hook it up today for reasons because we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I want to see if what we can do, if it'll even go into gear, and then if we figure out it'll go into gear, maybe then we'll take our time to put the fuel pump on and run it off it's probably enough to figure out what we want to figure out. I can do this myself. John forever. Here we go. Spinning. Okay.
They spawn.
They spawn, so we're good.
They might be a little locked up. Who knows? Yeah, it's smelly.
So after that, we're going to. I'm gonna rebuild that carburetor, and once I rebuild that carburetor, it's gonna be only uphill from there. So next time you see us, we'll have a rebuilt carburetor, have it all plumbed in, and ready to drive it around the back or drive around the road. You never know with us. Probably not with these kind of tires. They're kind of poopy. Tune in next time for even more fun adventures with the 55 International. If you're new to the channel, check out some of our other videos. We got that Coyote Swap wagon coming at you, and we got a whole bunch of very interesting things for you guys to check it out. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.